Welcome to another episode of Spotlight, and we're live here at NEXT Summit Valletta 2026 at the Media Zone, sponsored by Gaming Malta. And I'm here with Hannes from Swapin. Welcome, Hannes.
Hey, I'm very happy that I am here, and this is our fourth time in Malta, and I think third time in visiting NEXT.io.
Tell me and the viewers about Swapin. Let us know a little bit about what you do.
Yes, Swapin is one of the oldest crypto companies in Estonia and in Europe. We started with a pilot project in 2016. This was very innovative on these days. There wasn't any regulations. In 2018, we registered the company and went live. First years, we worked a lot with Bitcoin miners, Ethereum miners. Later, we focused for private individuals and retail, but now, last 3-4 years, we are working with B2B, a lot with iGaming related companies, with operators, and etc.
Give me a little bit of an idea of the crypto industry, stablecoins. I know very little about crypto. Very happy to admit that on air. Tell me a bit about the industry, where we're going, how does it relate to iGaming as well?
The industry, in one hand, it's more than 10 years old, but my opinion that we are in the very early stage, and this is just beginning. First years, Bitcoin was dominating, and it was obvious that it won't be the working model. And after we faced new new currency called stablecoin or stablecoins, it definitely changed, and now we can name that for the payments this is first so-called working model. It's not volatile, and counterparties can use it as a daily basis, and there's real need.
What are the benefits of using or accepting crypto as a payment for the iGaming industry?
Definitely, there are a lot of advantages. If we will take crypto as one payment method for the operators, let's give some examples. So, if you are, let's say, an operator in Europe, and you are hosting some VIP player, and they want to send, let's say, 100,000 euro worth of deposit, and they will send it from Dubai. It can take days or even weeks. So this is the speed is first. Another, if the deposit is coming from third country, banks may block it. There might be a lot of hassle, but with stable coins, it's much smoother, it's faster. In many cases, even if some years ago it was more expensive compared with traditional rails, now we can say that it's not more expensive, even in many cases it's cheaper.
Really?
Yes, for smaller amounts it's definitely cheaper compared with credit cards, with some local payment methods.
So with crypto, we accept crypto at NEXT.io now, thanks to Swapin. Why should people choose Swapin?
I think also from the NEXT.io perspective, why the Swapin was chosen as an official crypto partner was the regulatory behind it. So there's a lot of providers from Europe, from outside the European Union, but Swapin is a European regulated financial company, and it's more secure. We are only working with tier 1 companies like Kraken, with Fireblocks. The whole infrastructure is built on top of the tier 1 providers, and I think this is one of the key reasons why Swapin was chosen.
What do people get most wrong about crypto? When they think about crypto, what do they get wrong?
I think one of the reasons why there is that kind of understanding is that there's a lot of crypto scams and a lot of like shady activities, but this is always when something new will come, then fraudsters will jump in, and
Yeah.
this is always so. This is not only with the crypto, and here I think there's like very like one is crypto at all, then other is like most famous cryptocurrencies, let's say like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and another topic is stablecoins. And they are basically different worlds. But maybe for the non-crypto person, it might be same crypto, but if we are talking about use cases, then already many financial institutions are using stablecoins or stablecoin rails, and end users even don't understand that actually it's blockchain where their money is moving.
Yeah. How about yourself, Hannes? What's your history? How did you get into crypto?
Definitely, it's a story, and I was like, how to say, early adopter, enthusiast. Actually, the story started so that my friend worked in Telia. It is a Scandinavian telco company, and on these days they wanted to create something new, and they had called Project M Pocket, and it was very innovative mobile wallet. And on these days, in 2015-16, it was too innovative. Now we know similar products are like Apple Pay, Google Pay. It's a normality. But on these days, they engaged card payments, fiat rails, and also crypto. And our simple solution was the crypto layer inside this mobile wallet, and it went live. But unfortunately, the whole project was frozen some years later because it was too innovative.
Oh, too innovative.
Too innovative. Yes, and then we started with a very simple UI, and like step by step, like the whole industry is changing a lot. Like first years, people or clients, they wanted to buy crypto. Then in bit later, miners wanted to change crypto against fiat currency. Then some like years there was boom for on-ramp solutions. So, and we see constant change, but what future will bring, we don't know. So, but we are going with the flow.
Yeah. You said too innovative, and that's a really interesting phrase to say that something is too innovative for the moment. What makes something too innovative?
I think in overall, some deep crypto guys, believers, thought that crypto is going to mainstream and people will start to transact between like changing Bitcoins, Ethereum, but it didn't happen. And now these like instruments like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are more like for use for investments. Ethereum is mostly used for the gas fees for B2B purposes, and there wasn't that kind of crypto boom, and this product M Pocket was too innovative because there wasn't real use case behind it. And like in every sector, let's say I will give you a very good sample. Like some 120 years ago, people started to produce cars, and every like if I am asking, so why cars went to the masses, usually people are saying, yeah, we know Henry Ford started with mass production. No, it's not true. The reason is that there was working model behind it. So there was invented a car with a steering wheel, with some very simple gearbox, with some pedals, because first cars that there was used a lot of different models with pedals, with a huge steering wheel, with all kind of other mechanisms. And when there was working model, it went to the masses. And same with the stablecoins. Now we see that stablecoins, it's working model, there's need, and now it's booming.
Yeah.
And this is the reason.
So one other innovation and progression that we're seeing, and it's a very popular topic at this year's event. Last year, the popular topic I think was AI. This year, and sweepstakes, in fact. But the very popular topic this year is prediction markets, and a lot of the prediction markets that we're seeing exist through crypto. And so a lot of the use cases are through crypto with Polymarket and Kalshi. Do you have any thoughts about the prediction markets industry and vertical?
Yes, why it is prediction markets are hot topic? It's pure mathematics. 1 + 1 is 2. So if you will engage prediction market and crypto payments or stablecoin payments, definitely they will support each other. And if it is like international market for some platforms, then they need some very smooth payment rails. And without payment rails, you can have very good business. But if clients can not send you funds and vice versa, then it's not working. So, and I think it's timing. That's why it's booming. So simple, nothing. It's not some magic.
Is Swapin exploring the prediction markets space as well? Are you looking into solutions?
Yes, we are negotiating with some companies already, and definitely we are open if someone sees that they need payment rails, crypto payment rails, then we are open to discuss.
Fantastic. It sounds like the future is very bright for Swapin and the crypto industry.
Yes, definitely, because until there's a need, and we see that it's growing. Also, many traditional companies are using Swapin or similar companies, BVNK, and there's a clear sign. So everyone knows that BVNK was acquired by MasterCard. And MasterCard guys are very wise. They are not spending millions or billions for nothing. So this is definitely calculated decision, and this is clear sign that there's a future.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for that future, and thank you very much, Hannes, for joining me today.
Same here, and hope to see you next year.
Yes, I'm sure we will, and we'll talk again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.